Good evening. We begin tonight with some homeowners in Ada County who might be in for a huge surprise as they look at the new numbers for the county's property tax assessments when they come in the mail later this month. Joining us with details on those numbers that the Ada County Assessor said left him speechless is our Tristan Lewis. Tristan, he called this one of the biggest increases he's ever seen.
Well, Mark, it's no secret that the area has seen some tremendous growth, and that's exactly what these numbers are reflecting. Now, typically the Ada County Assessor's Office sees about 7 to 9% increase each year. Well, this year, they're seeing about triple that.
If you've been paying attention, if you read the news at all, listen to the news, you really do know that this market has just been an extremely hot market.
Experts are predicting 2021 to be another strong housing market.
The Ada County housing market is competitive right now.
With 13,000 sales of single-family residential property in 2020, the Ada County Assessor's Office is calling the newest property tax assessment numbers one of the largest jumps in more than 50 years.
About 2006, 2005, we saw 13, 14, 15% increases. But this year, we're looking at a 25% increase.
Ada County Assessor Robert McQuaid says compared to this time last year, he would have never thought to see an increase like that for 2021. The 2020 market started out strong in February and March, but the pandemic really slowed the real estate market in April.
We would have expected that there would have been hardly any growth, maybe even negative growth in the market at the end of the year. We never would have imagined that we would have seen 25% increases in value in a year.
McQuaid and his office do not set values on homes. They look at the market data and interpret how the market is doing if homes were to sell on January 1st of this year. Then they apply those home sale prices to other homes in the area.
I know this is a big increase, but it's certainly well supported by the sales data that we have.
McQuaid says the community can look at the numbers in two ways. The value on people's homes increases. In turn, someone's net worth gets higher. However, these new assessments could prevent people from buying into the market, especially those who are trying to buy their first home. This would also make rentals on apartments in the area increase too.
You have a lot of people moving in Ada County. Our population increased by 3%. So the population goes up by 3%. The demand is so high and the supply is just very short. So it's really an imbalance of supply and demand that's driving these prices up.
McQuaid wants to get across that with higher property tax assessments, it does not necessarily mean higher property tax bills. Taxing districts like schools and city councils set those around fall.
25% increase in value is not going to translate into 25% increase in your taxes. That could not happen.
And if you get your assessment back and disagree with what you see, McQuaid says give his office a call to file an appeal. McQuaid says about 1.3% of people actually call each year to reassess their property assessment. Mark?
It is a sticker shock, but hopefully it doesn't mean higher taxes for you and your family. And again, the deadline to file an appeal is typically the fourth Monday in June, and that would be June 28th.